How are you doing, Internet? I'm Beanuts, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. We are going to do Cutting the Cord in the Romulan Mysteries storyline.
We have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zdenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Enemy vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
That's decidedly unfriendly. Finish with that. Let's deal with them one at a time if we can. We have no shields. Good thing our shield is tough. And we found some magnesite ore. Here we go. At least we can come in.
We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them or find ways around them. Hakeev will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Set charges and find Hakeev. Sir, I'm having some trouble getting through all of the interference. The way team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep in contact, sir, and will organize beachhead teams when possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. They must have detected us in orbit, and they put the base on emergency lockdown. Our orbital scans show that a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use them to get over some of the walls and barricades. Some of our tactical teams made it to the surface with beachhead equipment. You may be able to get support from them. Romulan ships will be here soon, though, so we'll have to raise the shields and won't be able to use transporters. Good luck. We'll set this charge here. That's the first charge. I've downloaded virtual markers to your HUD that will show you where to go to place additional charges.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
The Romulans are amassing reserves in multiple locations around the base. We're in synchronous orbit, Captain. We can provide fire support if you supply target coordinates. May as well help them. Here's another charge. Another catwalk on the other side. Send coordinates for over strike. Oh, they have scorpion fighters there. Not exactly the work of a peacekeeping force. Let's just make sure I'm going the right way. Yep. I'm supposed to go down this way. Out across here. Is that all? Whoops. Guess I was supposed to go this way. Let's put in the next charge. Whew. Hakeev's in the promenade outside of the building southwest of your location, but you're separating from him by one of those force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway, but you'll need to disable the force field. If you create a massive power draw at one of the other large facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you get back on the rooftops, we'll be able to get a better vantage point. Hakeev's in the reinforced section of the base. You'll
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Oh. Let's get behind something.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Did they just all get disrupted? That seems like a decidedly un-Starfleet thing to do.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
You should be able to use the officer's ID chip to bypass the security lock on the access gate in front of the central plaza. Hakeev has directed central defense operations from there. You're in the section with Hakeev's personal offices. He should be just ahead.
Shield losing power.
We have a problem. Over the past few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascading system failures. Nothing serious, but it looks like we're being hit by an Arconian virus. We'll purge the computer memory and restore from archives. But that will take some time, and we'll continue to have a system problem until the work is complete. Even if it works, Hakeev can simply send another virus our way. You'll need to find and destroy the Arconian transporter before the ship will be secured.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done.
Ooh, she doesn't like.
No, we can still finish.
Sela just abandoned him.
You're the cause of all of this. You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
You talk too much.
I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
Thank you, Obisek.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over. It's over for you.
What did he just shoot him with? No words for Obisek over in that?
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zdenia. I recommend you finish what you came to do, and leave quickly.
We've located the computer system. They're in a research room near the courtyard, just back the way you came. Now that you have Hakeev's pad and his access code, you can get into the research area. I can't interact with anything here, though. Spacer charges, so they can't use... Return to Plaza for beam out. That looks like a bigger gateway. The arch is big. Sir, we have your coordinates, but can't beam up until the gate is destroyed. We're still getting strange interference. We are prepared to destroy the large Iconian gate with an orbital mobile. We'll target the warhead yield, but you should get to an area away from the blast. Okay. Torpedoes this time.
Sela is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zdenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Got it.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
Nope.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe.
Let's do it.
My ship is disabled. You must finish this.
Target the torpedoes. You don't look very strong right now, Sela.
Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it. They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
Did Sela just escape, or was she kidnapped against her will? Regardless, the gate is deep in Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it in Tal Shiar control, even with Hakeev and the Empress gone.
Ship is under attack.
That was another Iconian gateway. That explains how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and warn Starfleet Command. The Romulan threat may be over for now, but it looks like a bigger threat is looming on the horizon. Well, that was a fast mission.
The search for Sela's vessel, but as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Sela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Sela cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything.
Yeah, so why not help the Remans and the Romulan Republic? The Iconians' presence threatens the Federation.
I agree. The Iconians are a cause for concern. Their motives are still unknown to us, as are their plans for the Quadrant. What we do know is that they desire chaos. Many of the problems we currently face can be directly traced back to their machinations. If they had not antagonized the Undine, would we now be at war with the Klingon Empire? It may be that they want the powers of the Quadrant so fractured that we will not be able to unite against them. We cannot allow that to happen. The Federation has offered the Reman Resistance humanitarian aid, and we are working with them to find diplomatic solutions to their disputes with the Romulans. Obisek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. And once again, please accept my congratulations on a job well done.
So I will see you next time for the conclusion of the Romulan mystery. We are going to finish off the Romulan mystery storyline. And before I did that, I checked to make sure this time. I checked to make sure that my camera was correct.
I fight for my people. We will be free.
Why have you returned to the
Our
vault?
base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome.
What about the Romulan refugees who live in the vault?
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans, if they will learn to live with us.
Do you know what happened to Sela?
I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are.
Guess we'll find out later. Do you think Sela was working with the Iconians?
My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Sela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master.
What are the Romulans doing now that Sela has
The
disappeared?
petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed.
Sounds like the perfect place for the Undine to slip in some agents. One of your resistance fighters has asked to join my crew.
I wish him well. I never wanted to rule my people, and I put no restrictions on their freedom. If there are Remans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so.
What will you
My
do?
people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over.
I don't have any
Farewell,
more
my
questions.
friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
Obisek answered something for you. He says that he wanted to give you something to remind you of old friends and new beginnings. I've taken the liberty of having the item moved to the crew lounge. You can see it there. Received a new floor trophy. Visit the crew deck to place this memento of your adventure on your ship. Anyway, that finishes off the Romulans storyline. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by leaving a like, comment, ring the bell, notifications, all that stuff. And next up is the Cardassian struggle. See you in the next video.